Hi everyone, and welcome to Miss Adams Predicts English Language for the very last time of 2025. This is the long-awaited Edexcel International GCSE Paper 2 R series. I am very sorry that I have neglected the R series in all of my other videos, but I have actually managed to get the latest ones, so hopefully this will help you. As I've said in my previous videos, prediction videos are useful because you get to see what has come up most recently. It gives you a steer. But the one thing you've got to remember is that exam boards have a duty to be unpredictable. And they know full well that there are people like me out there, having a little look and making some judgments. So the most important thing for you guys is to make sure that you have a really solid knowledge of all of these texts so that no matter what happens, in that exam, you are prepared. Please don't put your eggs in one basket. Right, but with that being said, let's have a little look at everything that's come up over the series and just see if we can spot any trends or patterns. And very best of luck to you. Let's get started. Okay, long-awaited R series. So, first thing to say, because you'll have noticed if you've been on my channel and you've been looking at the comments, a lot of people have been asking about the R series, and I was saying about struggling to get the latest papers. So with the November series, so November 2023 and November 2024, they're actually doing the same paper as the original because they've basically said that they're going to sit it in the morning. So there is a November R series, but it's just the same one as the original. So that one sort of still counts as something that has been done recently. It doesn't discount it completely though. So the necklace, for example, came up first in 2018 and then was sat in November. So it's unlikely, but it still could happen because anything could happen. But these are the ones that I think are perhaps the more likely to come up. So the reason that I've selected these ones, disabled, out, and unknown girl, these particular three are because they've only come up once so far, so they've not had two sittings, and not for quite some time, 2019 and 2020, so they kind of deserve another showing. Bright Lights is in the same boat in that it has not come up more than once, and it was 2022, so still quite a long time ago, so definitely still a possibility to be reused. In fact, in some ways that might be more likely because it's less predictable because it has come up more recently. Now, in terms of other texts that have only come up once, we've got Significant Cigarettes, and we've also got Whistle, and I'll come to you. Now, Significant Cigarettes was June 2023, and Whistle was January 23. Now, Whistle is the specimen, so technically that's come up twice. Although on paper 1 in the standard series, we have seen, I can't remember which text it was now, perhaps it was Explorers, that had come up 3 times, including the specimen. So that is, that is still a possibility, that it could be there. And again, we have seen trends where things have been reused within 2 or 3 series of one another. So really, I suppose what I'm saying is, as always, it's helpful to know what hasn't been up for a while, but you have to make sure that you know these texts well, because the exam boards can do whatever they like. So do make sure that you're revising broadly and widely. That's the last time I'm going to say it for 2025, because that is without doubt my last prediction video. Crikey, there have been a lot of them. Hope the revision is going well. Do subscribe to the page if you found it useful. Your support would be so massively appreciated, and share the video if you find it useful. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and happy revising.